Greetings. Have you ever been scrolling through Twitter, looking at great articles, and then saying, man, I really want to get to read that, but I don't have time right now to sit and read this whole article? Well, I'm going to show you a great app today that works on both the iPad and the Mac that lets you save articles that you find to read at a later time. That app is called Pocket. Let me take a moment and show you how to use Pocket. Alright, to get started with Pocket, the first thing you need to do is to download it. I'm going to show you first how to get Pocket set up on the iPad, and then I'll show you how to get Pocket set up on the Mac. Pocket's great because it'll sync back and forth between your iPad and your Mac, so any article that you save, you'll be able to read it on any device that you're using. So the first step to using it is you need to download the app Pocket. And so if you look in the top left-hand corner here, it says Pocket, Save Articles and Video. If we take a look at it here, it is a free app. So if you go through and download it, you can just download it right there. I'll go ahead and open it up. You do need to register, but the great thing about Pocket is you can use your Westside Google account to register. And so you can use that to log in. So you don't have to make a separate account if you don't want to. Now, if you'd rather use a different Google account or sign up with email, you can do that as well. For me, though, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sign up with Google, and so it's going to pop up a list of the different Google accounts that I've signed into. I'm going to click my Westside Google account right here, and that's going to log me in. It's going to ask, do I have permission to do this? I'm going to click OK. Now it's going to ask me for a password. This does not have to be the password that you would use for your email. This is just a password so that when you log into Pocket in the Twitter app or in the Flipboard app or in Zite, you'll use this password to log in. So I'm just going to enter a password here. I'll click continue. It'll say, hello, welcome to Pocket. And now I can click through here and it'll give me directions on how to sign in. I'm just going to go through and click OK on all of these, and I'll click View My Lists. And now this is an empty screen, but any articles that I save will automatically show up here. I can click on them and then I can read them later. So let's see what that looks like. Let me switch over here to Twitter app, and let's say I'm going through and I'm reading an article here, and I want to say I want to learn about some Google Plus features. Now what I want to do is I need to get Pocket set up here on my iPad. And so I'm going to go to About Me. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to click the gear. And then I'm going to click Settings. Now notice if I scroll down under Services, it says Read Later. And right now it says Reading List. Well, I'm going to tap that. And then I'm going to tap Pocket. And it's going to ask me for my username and my password. The username is the email address, your Westside Google. So I'm going to do lee.matthew at westside66.net, and then the password is what you set up when you launched Pocket. Then I'm going to click Save. It's going to authorize it, and then now I can click Done. And if I'm going through a tweet, maybe I'm looking at this one and I really want to read that article later, I can click the three dots on the bottom portion, and now notice it says I can send to Pocket. So let me send that to Pocket, and I want to send that one to Pocket. All right, now let me do another one. Let's see here. Let's go. Oh, this is a good one. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to send that to Pocket. Now if I switch back to Pocket, we'll see right away these two articles showed up. I can click on them. I can read them in Pocket. I can come over here and it's got everything I would want to read right there. If I've read it and I want to get rid of it, I can click the check mark and it'll archive it. Or if I just click the back button, it'll keep it there for me. All right, now Pocket will save from many more places besides just Twitter. If I go here and I select Help, and I come up here to How to Save, this will walk you through how to set up Pocket with your email, from your computer, copying and pasting it from mobile Safari, and then it has over 300 apps that it'll interface with. If you go all the way to the bottom of the help, it'll actually look at your iPad, figure out what apps that you have, and then give you a link to figure out how to set those apps up to save to Pocket. So on the iPad, that was quick and easy. I downloaded Pocket. I logged in with my Westside Google account, and now as I'm reading through Twitter, I can save any article that I want to read later to my Pocket account.